UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. Delighted to have 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam in the booth. I'm Luke Elvey, and it's a good morning to Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they're first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Good shot there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. Little birdie look in here.
Tracking. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He's currently in a share of 6th. The first of our birdie opportunities comes at the second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Oh, that was pure. Going for this green in two, Rich. It's an exciting but daunting task.
The green is minuscule from back in the fairway. You know that you have a little bit room over to the left, but you're going to fall off into a low area, and if you miss it out to the right, you're going to find a very deep bunker on the right-hand side of the green. There's really no great miss around here, but if you're going to go for it, you have to know that your short game is going to bail you out no matter where you miss it.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. Putting for eagle here.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And down it goes. Currently at 3 under for the day. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
This really looks good.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Canada's Brooke Henderson currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Rich, Canadian golf has had a number of people to be able to hang their hat on over the years. Obviously, most recent on the men's side, Mike Weir is a major winner, but the impact that Brooke Henderson has had on the game seems to have been even more significant.
It has been, and she doesn't carry the mantle just for women's golf in Canada. She carries the mantle for Canadian golf in general. She's such an amazing, delightful young lady to be around. Her personality is infectious. She's just a good soul. And she carries that around to the golf course. I mean, 2-time major winner. But what I'm impressed about most with her game, Luke, is the fact that, you know, she is such a long hitter in the game. You don't quite see too many women in the game right now that they don't talk about hitting it long like we do in the men's game. But make no bones about it, she hits it a long way out there. That gives her a massive advantage over some of the other players. And that's why she is such a prolific winner on the
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And this putt to move into a share of first. Ooh. And this one is for his par. Just one off the lead after that hole. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt for top spot on the leaderboard. Go on, get in the hole. And there it is. And top spot on the leaderboard to boot. Leading by a shot after that hole. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green. 2-putt and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. This one might need to get down a little. Yep, that shot safely on the green.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Rolling end to end, this is looking nice.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie.
back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. the center of the green all day long here.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And with that hole finished, they're currently in the lead, with Brooke Henderson following in second. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Sitting at 7 under par for the day, currently in top spot. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Go to your home ball. Go to your home. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Yeah, that one's looking good.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
5 feet coming up to the cup. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Opting for the 5-iron.
They've chosen to club down here.
Oh, well done. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
That was a gallant attempt. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Wonderful shot. In first place. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, the little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, that's a handy shot. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. Ooh, right by the hole. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This for par. It's looking solid.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
Putting for birdie here. If it's up, it could be in. A well hold, he'll take the birdie. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot, but if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Downwind on this shot.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
This one started out on a good line. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
I like it. He's feeling it.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5, Rich, the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Nicely done. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. So exciting to have an eagle putt here. Wonderful putt, and that puts some real pressure on their rival now. Sitting at -14 now for the event.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, Island Green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th. It sets up another putt inside birdie range. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole, probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Outstanding approach shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
What a putt. Started this perfect.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players' Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players' Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, Rich, after that hot start, it's probably little surprise that this player powered through to victory.
This player absolutely dominated all week long, all tournament long. Great job. You don't see this happen very often.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm so looking forward to following these two players in this group. They've been going back and forth a bit on social media leading up to the event and seem to really want to prove something out on the course today.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. That's a good-looking shot there. Lining up from about 230 yards here. Going with a 3-wood here.
Club up. I like this play.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Surely it's going to.
Super shot, that.
Nothing like setting the tone early for the rest of the day with that opening eagle. What a start.
Currently 2 under for the day. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot, you want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, he's trying to silence the young buck Will Zalatoris with that one. Really putting his cards out on the table. Brilliant stuff.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Not too sure what they were thinking. Too much club.
And if this can go down, he'll save par. Get excited. This could go in. For the par.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
And now that finds him in first place. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Well, that's well played and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Will this one hang on and find the fairway, or is it headed towards the rough? And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. A chance to move to 5 under par.
This for a birdie run.
This one's tracking. This is a par putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Now leading by 1 shot. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. Oh, stop it. What a shot. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. Well played. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. This one's for birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
A great shot here at the 8th and a chance for birdie. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Oh, well played. Playing from around 110 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This putt is about 8 feet. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Well, this is when the knees start to knock. The sweat starts to appear on the palms of your hands, Rich. Just a slender lead with 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 10th hole. Lovely effort that. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. You can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Opting for the 3-wood.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 12th. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here. And they'll tap this in for birdie. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. He sits in first position. And we've arrived at a par 3.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
Well, that's beautifully judged. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That starts off on a good line.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Nicely done.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Just didn't drop. That's great golf there. So close to the eagle. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Going with the 6 iron here. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, almost went in. Okay, so that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. He has this putt to save his par. Looking really good, this one. Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Sitting at -13 for the round.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Nicely done. Playing this shot from 120 yards. And choosing the 8 iron here. Should find the green here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
This one's dialed in. Well hold. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Going with the 5 wood. A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Surely it's going to.
And with that putt hold, it's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This one might need to set. Oh, absolutely flushed. He knows if he can get this putt to drop, he'll win the event. As that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.